I'm just doing a simple, quick chat with you to let you know the great news. The day has come. It is now officially out there in the world. The Kickstarter has launched for the Journey of You or J.O.Y planner. I will have a link in the show notes so you can go check it out. And the reason why I am posting a day early is because there are some limited early bird rewards that are in the first tier that have super special low pricing. Everything is a lower price, but specifically there are those early bird rewards that are out there that I want you to take advantage of. Those are my email list, and those in the podcast I want you guys to hear first before I share it with other groups, because you have been so supportive with your messages, with listening to the podcast episodes, to responding to newsletter, all of it. Like, I really appreciate it. And sometimes you wonder when you send those messages if someone really cares. Like, when I look at the podcast and I see how many people have listened that day, like, I quickly pray for like the women who are listening. Like, I pray for you because I know where I was and what I have come from, and I know those hard days, and I still have those hard days. Even now, I still have these hard days. But this is why the Journey of You or J.O.Y planner, I believe, is so important. If you feel like it is impossible for you to take care of yourself and still manage all that you need to do with your home life, with your family, or if you're not married, with your other responsibilities, then this is the planner for you. This planner is made for the almost impossible situations where you feel like you're caught between a rock and a hard spot. Or if you're stuck between your spouse and your kids, or you're trying to balance your job and your home and your family, this planner is meant for when you feel like it seems too hard. Or if you are a woman who says, well, I can do it sometimes. Like, I get a routine going, maybe like the first of the year and maybe like the week after your birthday. And there's certain times of the year where like you're doing really great, but then, it goes downhill, whether it's unexpected moments, whether it's problems, whatever, you get off track. This planner is also for you because it is built in the system, the expectation that you're taking the tiniest steps every single day. And tomorrow, I am going to release an episode which is going to walk you through actually filling out the planner for a week, like what that would look like, and give you an idea of how this can be so doable. But if you feel that your time is never going to come, you are not going to be able to get that rest, like it's just not for you. It's for everyone else, but not for you. That's a lie. And I want to share all the struggles that I have come from, all the heaviness, the tears that only God knows that I have cried, that He has seen me cry those tears, curled up and just wonder, like, why is this so heavy? Why does it have to be so heavy? And in those moments, through His grace, helping me move forward and take tiny steps, that is what I want to offer you, this encouragement. So I will put a link in the show notes on Kickstarter. And again, if you're not familiar with Kickstarter, it is a way for those who are creators or entrepreneurs to get a community together to support ground roots effort, to come together and say, yes, we want to be part of this process. And what I think is really sweet, okay, friends, this is so neat. This is not something that you just go and check out and you get it later on. You are actually seeing the process and steps after you purchase it, by in God's grace that this is fully funded. I will keep updating you on the changes and the updates, and you get to see the ups and the downs and like the excitement for everything, all the behind the scenes stuff that normally is not known. I get to share with you, and we're doing it together. That's what I love, is that really community aspect, and looking forward to it coming and arriving. I love having you being part of that process. So again, Kickstarter, you need to create an account, and you will be pledging money towards a campaign. And in return, there's rewards you get to choose from. There are paper inserts And the paper inserts are A5 wide, and they are meant if you are on a tight budget for many different reasons that we've talked about in the past on this podcast. But you are in a tight budget, I have that for you. This is that, like, oh no, sweetheart, we're going to find a way. We're going to find a way to get this to you. And that is what it is the paper inserts. You want to get that. And worst case scenario, you get those little rings. Do you ever see those metal rings that kind of come together and you can like hook a bunch of index cards together? You can get something as simple as that from your local stationery store. Or maybe you find a A5 wide binder. Maybe it's something super simple, but it does a job. That is fine. The main thing is you get it in your hands so that every week you can spend a little bit of time investing in yourself and getting those tasks done, and also investing in your family, because getting us from reactionary mode into proactive mode takes time. But it's nice when, instead of looking at our family as a task, we begin shifting towards, yes, there's tasks we do for a family, but we are finding once a week one small fun activity to do, and we're being the type of intentional mom we want to be, instead of always being a therapy mom or always being the disciplining mom. It's nice to have that other aspect of our life to come out. If you are a planner girl, if paper crafts is one of your hobby, then you may want to have the binder with the dividers and the tab stickers and the whole enchilada. What I do love about the binder, if that's within your budget, is that it is a organizing queen, especially for us women who are managing multiple different areas of your life, whether you're married or not. Maybe you're a business person, maybe you have a job. I mean, there's so many different things, plus the doctor's appointments, medical notes, all of it. You're able to organize this in a manner that you want to have, so it's at your fingertips. And also the tab stickers that I have are both like January, February, March, like all the months. But the other option I give you is doing like a functional way to organize. So for example, you can use each of the categories for the life roles and needs. You can actually create a section in your binder if you want to get really nitty gritty, and you have a section that's all about relate, which is regarding your most important relationship, whether it's your spouse, your fiance, or maybe it is a close friend. You can have a section for all the different self-care categories, or what I call life care, for community, enjoy, mind, health. You could also organize it by your yearly, your quarterly, your projects, tasks, your trackers. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can organize this, that it is really meant to reflect you and what your needs are. If you have questions, I would love to answer them. You can send me an email at hello@ChristinaMariePapery.com. That's hello@ChristinaMariePapery.com. And I will glad to answer your questions. But the main thing I'm concerned is that you be aware that there is a window of time that I get to do this Kickstarter. So it's beginning July 21st. I'm looking at my calendar over here. July 21st, Tuesday. And it ends on August 10th, Monday. That is the window we have. And it is an all or nothing situation where all the funding has to be there for us to move forward with this project. So this is where I would love your support. If you know of other women who are in a neurodiverse family situation, or if they are a caregiver, there are so many women who actually are in both. And bless you if that is you, that you are in a neurodiverse family and you are a caregiver. That is a whole lot. And I'm sure you know of other women who are in a caregiving situation with their parents. Pass this along to them as well too. The more we're able to share, the more we're able to hopefully move forward with this. And either way, I'm really blown away and so appreciate the encouragement. Like, I received a text message today from someone who listened to the most recent podcast and just said what they thought of it. And it might seem odd to you, but to me, it means a lot. It really means a lot to get those emails and messages or DMs, just to see that, or the comments on posts, like it makes me realize, like, okay, yes, like there are women hearing this and it's making an impact. Because you wonder sometimes, just like I'm sure you wonder about the impact you're making in your marriage or with your kids or with your job. I mean, you wonder about that sometimes. I feel the same way, so thank you. I really deeply appreciate that. Quick wrap up, I will have the link in the show notes to the Kickstarter, and you can make the purchase today, and you'll have the options of just doing the inserts. If you want to keep it super simple and sweet, if you want to do the inserts with a binder, or if you want to do everything, there's add-ons for the dividers to organize the planner, the tab stickers, and then the page marker. Like, you really can just build it out the way that you want it, which is what I would want. I like having freedom of choice. So I am looking forward to hearing your feedback and what you think. And I will be back tomorrow with a new episode.